Hello students, welcome to English class. I hope you would have learnt the first lesson question answers. I have sent you the 2-mark question answers and I hope you would have written it in your classwork notebook, and I hope that you would have learnt the composition also. I have sent 3 letter writings and I told you to write it in the composition notebook. Okay. I hope that you would have finished all the previous work. Today, we are starting with the first poem. Already, I gave a reading practice for the first poem because it is a memory poem. I have read the poem clearly for you and I have advised you, told you to practice reading. So, I hope that you would have practiced reading. Now, today I'll teach you the meaning of the poem. First poem, Special Hero, written by Christina M. Kirschen. Now, what is this poem about? This poem is about the father's love. We all love our daddy, isn't it? The first hero that we see in our life is our dad. This poem tells in short or explains in short about the father's love towards a child. The poet describes her father's love and care towards her. Actually, the poet Christina must have had a very good dad. What all she experienced in her life, how she enjoyed her father's love, is very beautifully explained in this poem. She explains her experiences about her father's love. When she was a baby, her daddy held her in his arms. She felt the love of her daddy and kindness. When the baby is very young, in the infant stage, a newborn baby, how a newborn baby recognizes the love of the parents when we take the baby in our hands, when we hug them, when we hold the baby in our arms, by taking, by holding, by hugging, and by speaking with the baby, when we touch, through our touch only, the kid or the infant uh, experiences the love of the parents. That is what is explained in these lines. She felt his love, she felt her daddy's love when he held her in his arms. Next, he always kept her safe from harm. This is another good and great quality of parents. Parents always safeguard their children, especially when they are young, when they are a small child. No one can replace a parent. No one can replace a mother or a father, because in such a way they safeguard their children from harm. Next, she was able to experience his love for her in his eyes. In a childhood stage, we cannot express our love to the children through words. Maybe a small child will not be able to understand the iPhone language and emotional speeches. But when the child looks at the face of the mother or the father, it can see the love in the eyes. A very beautiful line in this poem. This, the poet, she must have experienced in her life, and that's why she beautifully writes in this poem. She says that she was able to experience her father's love from his eyes. Next, she felt that she was really lucky to have such a dad. This is also a very beautiful experience of a child. And this experience a child would get only through the love of a parent. A loving parent only can give that satisfaction. The thought that I'm really lucky to have such a mother or such a father. Next, there was something special about the father's love. This also each and every child would experience in their life. For them, their parent is special. For each and every one, their mother or their father is something very special, something very different to them. Next, she thought that he was sent to her from heaven. If the parent is really a loving parent, surely this is not the words of the poet only, but it is also true in life. A very loving and caring parent is a real gift of God. The greatest gift that God can give a child is a loving and caring parent. Because once we are grown up, we can take care of ourselves. We can do our work, we can earn, we can live our life. But it is in the childhood stage, we need someone to take care of us, to do all that we need. So that is the role of a parent. So every child who has got a very loving parent, a very caring parent, they are really gifted by God. It is the greatest gift of God. Next, she just wanted him to know that their love lasts forever. A true love or a true bondage between a child and a parent is everlasting. Because there is no expectation in the love of a parent. In all other relationships, there are a certain percentage of expectations. But only in the love of a parent, there is no expectation. It is everlasting. And finally, the poet, she wanted to tell him that he was a special hero. For each and every child, when they open their eyes into this world, when they slowly start to walk, when they open their mouth to speak, the first hero or heroine of a child is their mother and their father. A very beautiful poem, children. Enjoy the meaning of the poem and memorize the poem. Have a blessed day.